guys, welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video I'm going to be doing the second part of my September 2021 DVD Blu-ray 4K update. This part is going to feature the Blu-rays, or like the 4Ks and Steelbooks that I've picked up, because I ended up with quite a few. It was apparently 2012-2013 Tracy all over again, because it's kind of, that was sort of the height of my Steelbook obsession, and yeah, and then I went away from it because I was like, you know, I don't really need Steelbooks, and then now I'm sort of like, I want all the Steelbooks. So and then I just have been adding some 4K titles to the collection, so it's like there's been some pretty good deals on those. So yeah, so I'm just gonna get straight into it, and starting off with 3 4Ks I picked up from Zavi. So because I decided to try ordering from them, and I ended up picking up the Blues Brothers on 4K, which I've never seen. Actually, oh no, that's, I think 2 of these ones I haven't seen. So Blues Brothers, which I know a lot of people love, so I need to watch it. One that I have seen and I used to have on Blu-ray, and that was American Gangster. And then I got Ender's Game because I've always been curious about the movie. I've been interested in the books, but I kind of, yeah, I know the author's very controversial, so I sort of haven't got around to it. But yeah, I did decide to go ahead and pick up the 4K because it was part of a deal. Then next one, it was also a reacquisition to the collection. I've got Salt. I haven't seen this movie in years, but I remember liking it when I watched it, so. And then I got Star Trek Into Darkness on 4K because my Steelbook is scratched, and every time I watch it, it gets to one certain scene, and no matter how many times I've tried to clean it and all of that, it just doesn't play, so I went ahead and got the 4K. So that my Steelbook's like just going to be like a collector's item now, so, but yeah, so I'll be watching this version. Most random pickup, I think, for me, and that is Trolls, which I got off Sanity, and it was $5. $5 for a 4K. I was like, okay. That's about the only reason why I got it, so. And then another title that I used to have and on Blu-ray, and I don't have the case for it anymore, I decided to just go ahead and get Van Helsing, which I'll probably watch at some point this month, because I remember rewatching it a couple of years ago and being like, okay, because like it's sort of weird because I sort of watched this film and then I was like, okay, yeah, it's fine, it's a fun you know, horror-esque film, like action film, and then I rewatched it recently and I was like, why did I like it so much? And yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see what a third rewatch is going to be like, so, or fourth rewatch I think, so I think I had this on DVD as well, but anyway, I now have Van Helsing on 4K. And then I picked up a couple of the new recent imprint films, so I got As Good As It Gets, which has been sort of like a movie I've heard a bit about, but I thought yeah, I'd finally go ahead and check this out and add another imprint film to the collection. And then I also got Double Jeopardy, which has been a movie I've, yeah, been sort of curious to watch as well, but so yeah, I thought I would go ahead and get the Blu-ray. And now this is where we're in this portion of the month where we were going into 2012-2013 era Tracy in terms of her, you know, Blu-ray collecting habits. First one that I have is a digibook, which I can't even, I think the last digibook I got was a couple of years ago, I think. Oh no, wait, I got the Wonder Woman Lenticular digibook. I ordered that because I've sort of been collecting those, and I got that at the start of this year, but I used to get digibooks a lot more frequently, and then I just kind of stopped, but I did get Mr. Smith Goes to Washington on Blu-ray, on like the digibook, because I had this on DVD, and it's always been a film I've wanted to watch, and yeah, I just decided to go ahead and pick up the digibook when I found it. So that's Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. And then we get into the stack of 4K steelbooks that I picked up. So first one I have is Birds of Prey. This is a Zavvi. Most of them are Zavvi steelbooks, but a couple are from a few are from JB as well. So really like this design. I really want the JB exclusive steelbook, which is the one Best Buy got, but that one is like ridiculous amounts of money on eBay. So I'm content with having this steelbook because I didn't have any collector's editions of Birds of Prey, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to correct that. So there we go. Then I got The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. I wasn't planning on getting this on steelbook, but steelbooks are quite rare in Australia, so I thought, you know what, this title got released as a steelbook, I'm going to pick it up. So, and I did like the movie because I did see this one at the cinema, so there we go. And then a movie that I wanted to see at the cinema, and I know I could have just watched it on Disney Plus, but I really like the look of the steelbook, so I got Cruella, which I still need to sit down and watch it. So, and then a movie that I know a lot of people are very divided about, but I enjoyed the film when I watched it. So, I mean, probably not it's not my favourite of the franchise or anything, but I had a good time watching it, as ridiculous as it was. So I got F9, the director's cut, on 4K steelbook. So just a very nice, simple design. So that one. And then something that I swore I would never do, I went ahead and got a steelbook for a film I already own. Well, I say that and I got Birds of Prey because I actually have this on normal Blu-ray, but I wanted the steelbook, so it's a lie, but I broke my rule twice this month, but I got Pokemon Detective Pikachu, the 2D, 3D steelbook, because I really enjoy this movie, and the steelbook is gorgeous, and it's got Pikachu on the front, so, and it's also got Mr. Mime on the back, so that's, yeah, it's, Pikachu's my favourite Pokemon. That's sort of like my obsession with Pikachu, and like from way back in the days of my being, you know, really into Pokemon. But I did enjoy this film, and yeah, it's just a really gorgeous steelbook. So I broke my you know, not double dipping rule a couple of times this past month. So but Pokemon Detective Pikachu, the steelbook. So, and then last but certainly not least, I don't know why I had this at the bottom of the pile, but anyway, I did get Black Widow on steelbook, my very first Marvel like MCU steelbook. So, but as I said, I'm trying to sort of get back into the steelbook collecting game, even though it's been like something I've been doing on and off for the last few years. Not quite the same as my heyday in movie collecting, but I'm quite happy with the steelbooks on that I picked up this past month. So I went ahead and of course added Black Widow. I did really enjoy this. I rewatched it at the other day, I think. So like, not my favourite MCU film, but it's one I did quite enjoy. So there we go. And no, I haven't seen Shang-Chi yet because my cinema is still closed. It's opening next Friday, so hopefully they'll still be able to show Shang-Chi and I can finally see it on the big screen. But yeah, it's been a very long wait, and I'm sort of like, I really want to see it, but I want to try and see it on the big screen to keep my streak of seeing all the MCU movies since the first Thor in the cinema. So that's like over 10 years worth of seeing the Marvel movies at the cinema. So I do want to try and keep that streak alive. So I know probably by the time like my cinema opens, it may be on Disney Plus already, but I'm going to try and see it at the cinema where possible. But yeah, so that was a bit of a ramble, but anyway, those are all the 4Ks and Steelbooks that I've picked up in the month of September, so my next one, the next part and the final part will also be the TV shows that I picked up. So I'm going to stop it here. So thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I'll see you guys next time.